KIKI'S Delivery Service is a Studio Ghibli film written and directed by Hayao Miyazaki. It is based on the novel of the same name by Eiko Kodono. KIKI'S Delivery Service is Hayao Miyazaki's fifth feature film. Due to scheduling conflicts, I was not able to see KIKI'S Delivery Service in theaters, but I did say in my total review that I would review KIKI'S Delivery Service in late June, and I have fulfilled that promise. And at long last, I finally get to talk about KIKI'S Delivery Service on my channel, because I have very fond memories with KIKI'S Delivery Service. This is the film that I discovered Miyazaki. I remembered that one night, many years ago, when I was flipping through channels like Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, and Cartoon Network, because those were the channels that I liked going to the most because I was younger in those days. And I remembered when I was looking at the Disney Channel, there was an animated film that was playing. And my first reaction was, ooh, this looks like a really cool looking Disney movie. But I didn't know that it was a Studio Ghibli film that was being shown. My first memory of discovering KIKI'S Delivery Service, as vague as it is, was when Kiki was flying. And I was fixated on the screen. I could not keep my eyes away from it. I was amazed. Now, since KIKI'S Delivery Service is a Studio Ghibli film by Hayao Miyazaki, one would expect that the animation is just as wonderful as the other films that Hayao Miyazaki has made. Well, of course the animation is wonderful in KIKI'S Delivery Service. There is so much good detail in KIKI'S Delivery Service, especially with the scenes of Kiki flying. They are some of the best animated scenes I have seen throughout the entire film. Like other Miyazaki films before and since, the film score to KIKI'S Delivery Service is composed by Joe Hisaishi. Some might remember the film score to KIKI'S Delivery Service, some might not. But I do find the music very fitting in KIKI'S Delivery Service. Before I talk about the voice acting in KIKI'S Delivery Service, I do want to point out that there are two dubs to this film. The first one that was released was the Streamline Dub. The second dub was the Disney Dub. Now, I currently don't have access to the Streamline Dub for KIKI'S Delivery Service, so I will not be talking about that dub for this review. But when I do revisit KIKI'S Delivery Service, I hope to find a way to experience the Streamline Dub, and then when I do, I will talk about the Streamline Dub when I revisit KIKI'S Delivery Service. Both the original Japanese cast and the Disney English dub cast are equally excellent in their own right. I may have not seen a lot of films that Kirsten Dunst is in, but I will say that I really enjoyed her performance as the main character Kiki. Another performance that I really enjoyed in KIKI'S Delivery Service was Gigi, voiced by the late Phil Hartman. Sadly, this was one of the final roles given by Phil Hartman after he was murdered. As much as I enjoy Phil Hartman in KIKI'S Delivery Service, there has been some contention over the portrayal of Gigi. Now, Gigi's original voice does give Gigi the personality that he's just an adorable cat, whereas in the English dub by Disney, he has a bit of an attitude, which does not really fit Gigi when it came to the original script. Now, I actually enjoy both performances of Gigi, so this is just a take it or leave it kind of matter. Phil Hartman is not to blame for some of the liberties taken in the adaptive script of KIKI'S Delivery Service. That should be pointed at the scriptwriter of the English version of KIKI'S Delivery Service for having some things stray in translation. The characters in KIKI'S Delivery Service are very likable, and I love Kiki and Gigi together in the entire film. They are the best parts about KIKI'S Delivery Service. Now, even though KIKI'S Delivery Service has wonderful animation and likable characters, this film actually has one shard of brilliance in it. KIKI'S Delivery Service is a coming-of-age story. Kiki is 13 years old in the film, and we see her being independent and having her own job. And since she's 13 years old, obviously she is about to transition into adulthood eventually, which is what this film represents. KIKI'S Delivery Service may appear simplistic, but Miyazaki's magic does make it a little bit more than simplistic. I may be nostalgic towards KIKI'S Delivery Service, but that does not change KIKI'S Delivery Service being another example of why Hayao Miyazaki is a great filmmaker. This is another great Miyazaki film. Say what you will, but KIKI'S Delivery Service is magical for all ages, and it is a timeless Miyazaki film. And I am going to give KIKI'S Delivery Service a 10. If you like this review, feel free to hit the like button, and if you want to follow my channel, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. As always, you're welcome to leave me a comment if you feel so inclined. And if you have seen KIKI'S Delivery Service, what did you think of the film? Feel free to share your thoughts on KIKI'S Delivery Service in the comment section down below as well. And thank you for watching my review of KIKI'S Delivery Service. In mid-August, I will provide a review for the film Moon, Guardian of the Moon. And in late August, I will provide a review for Castle in the Sky. And I will see you in the next review.